Two shows, same gamble. Pick a supporting icon and build a whole series around her. One felt like sacrilege and the other felt like a reinvention that actually understands its bones. The difference is simple. Respect the source material. Wednesday succeeds because it preserves the functional core of its source while expanding it. Velma fails it because it strips the core and expects novelty to replace the substance. What makes a franchise tick isn't nostalgia, it's mechanism. The chemistry, the genre logic, the element people actually came for. Wednesday kept that. It kept Addams' cold family logic and grafted a serialized mystery onto it. Nevermore Academy gives the characters new stakes but stays true to who Wednesday is. It feels like Addams but grown up. Velma did the opposite though. It removed the franchise's core. Velma did the opposite. It removed the franchise's core. The dog, Shaggy Fred Daphne rhythm, the mystery as Patty Scuttle, the thing that held the show together, and you didn't get an evolution, you get identity theft. People didn't reject Velma because it was new. They rejected it because it stole the name and offered something that didn't deliver the same emotional or structural payoff. It was essentially a bait and switch. Tone tells the audience whether they're invited or mocked by the show. Wednesday is irreverent but affectionate. It can be mean, but it never feels like it's laughing at its fans. That kind of tone opens the door. Velma's show can be read as contempt disguised as edginess. Jokes that kind of land as landmines and make viewers defensive and not curious. They alienate your audience and you get spikes of outrage, not a returning fan base. TV survives on momentum. Wednesday found its core serialized mystery clues, escalating payoffs. It in fact borrows Scooby-Doo's skeleton, a mystery to solve trope, but transforms it into long-form TV tension. Each episode moves the needle because there's something to uncover. Velma lacks that durable core. Episodes become a string of satirical moments. Without a core, novelty just runs out fast. Adaptations can change faces, but they must preserve the relational geometry. Wednesday reworks the relationship but keeps the emotional architecture. Velma rewrites core personalities until the chemistry collapses. Fred is used as a punchline. Daphne recast into unearned love interest. Shaggy is just sidelined into a simp of a character. Those are not reinventions, they are amputations. Remove the chemistry and the narrative can't breathe. Velma trades in performative shock and cultural signaling. It hits loud but hollow. The show signals cleverness without building the emotional base that makes satire resonate. Audiences feel the emptiness. While I'm showering Wednesday with some praises, it doesn't mean it's also a perfect adaptation. All adaptations can be flawed. In Wednesday, the grandmother is turned into a mirror reflection of Morticia Addams. While in the original family lore, the grandmother is more of an archetypal of a witch with a cauldron cooking weird things. She's more of a comedic character like Uncle Fester, but the change in her character in Wednesday feels like they flattened her character's uniqueness. They also made her really rich for some reason, while the original Addams family lore is that the Addams family are really rich, but they are minor personal grievances from a show that mostly lands. The lesson is short and brutal. Protect the functional core, innovate on the edges, don't rip the skeleton out and glue in on new skin. Wednesday kept the core and upgraded it. Velma tried to replace the core with attitude and outrage, and attitude doesn't sustain a series. Now tell me which one handled the adaptation better. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and as always it's time for a goodbye.